JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. Whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped.
The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. And with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down. Jets are in a dime set. 6 defensive backs out there. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Give up the middle to Harvey. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Going for the first was Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Putting a receiver in motion. On third down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Here we go with Dobbins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Pickup of 2 here. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Nix with it on first. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green light. Hey, 551, 551.
Now Fields. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Fields on first down. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Don't jump. Ready? Green light.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Here's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They just get the play off. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 8. Once more, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Nix to throw again. Has it downfield working the left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nix from the gun. This throw is cut. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hold on, set. Stand here. 11.
There's another for him. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Sit it.
Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Blitz coming. Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. The quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Pressure coming for Nix. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good. All right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Here we go. 319, get that.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
319, get that.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. There he goes. Right sideline. The 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Rolling out to his left. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Westbrook, here we go, son. Green 19, that's not.
Field throwing here. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here we go. Green 19, just one. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, the Broncos get to this one.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Nix with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One after tries goodbye, Lutz. And the Broncos tie things up at 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Go.
He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Thomas on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. Right.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Mims. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 36. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Nix to throw. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Looking to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Out to the ground by Kaiser White.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down. Nix from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Pass this one off to Harvey. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down.
Extend.
First and 10 at the
Don't jump, ready?
35-yard line.
Ball takes it straight ahead. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
Here we go, tonight. 319, tonight. Hey, Cam. Tonight.
One here with Allen. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
You got a mini. Here we go, tonight. 319, you got tonight. Tonight.
Hall. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Here we go. 222. Tonight.
Fields sneaking it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Well, no questioning who won the leverage battle on that snap. They drove them backwards on that sneak.
Yeah, that is about as fast a launch as you're going to see from a defensive line. Almost never see a quarterback sneak, go backwards. That's exactly what this defense just accomplished.
Back to throw it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
They are now set for 1st and 10.
Kill!
Harvey once more. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Off play action. It's Fields. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, here's Allen. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You spring a big game like that. On the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, not. Right.
Right back to Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown! They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The gun, it's Nix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, here's Nix again. That's dropped off for Dobbins. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Nix. That's complete to Dobbins. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Desperation time here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. McMillan on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw again. Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. That big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Broncos down by 7. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Away.
Looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Okay, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Connects with his back. Call. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here we go, Set high.
Here he is to throw. He set up the screen here for Hall. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. He's gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it all comes down to Nick Folk. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. So they'll decline this and take the result. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Mims. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So the win goes to the Jets. And that trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say cheerio from London.
posers. I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the bitch on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and all is taken kill them.